What's up everyone, and welcome back to the second video in this series. In this video we're going to be covering using Python as a calculator and basic number operations. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down to our search bar and we're going to find idle. Idle is our development platform that we're going to use. It's basically just a text editor, but it's the one that comes with Python, so it's the one we're going to use. You can use Sublime or Notepad++ or whichever one you want. But right now we're just going to use idle. And so the first thing we're going to cover is variable assignment. So you can see in their example here they put spam equals 1, and then you've stored that away, and if you want to show it off you can use the print statement, and you can print spam and it's going to print 1. Right now what we're in is the interactive shell, and what this does is you can just go line by line and enter in a piece of code, but this generally isn't what we're going to do development in. We're probably going to want to go to new file and create a new file, and then see in the interactive we could only do like one command at a time. If we did spam equals 1, then it instantly runs that command, but if we're doing it in a new file then we can do spam equals 1, and then later we could do spam plus 1, and it's all in a row. It doesn't immediately run, it just saves the file for later. So I'm going to save that as tutorial 1, and we'll start going through the list. So we already showed that you can assign a variable, so you can do spam equals 1, and then we can do basic calculations. We can do plus, we can do minus, we can multiply, we can divide, and then we can also put something to a power. So you might think, oh, you do spam and then the little caret and then 1, but actually what we do is we do 2 multiplication signs, and that would be spam to the first power. After that, we are going to look at doing a little bit more complex things. So we're going to do a classic area computation. We're going to do width equals 20. So we're storing the 20 away, and then we're going to do height equals 5 times 9, and then after that we can do width times height. And if we want to run this, what we do, I'll make this a print so we can see the output. So if we want to run this in idle, what we can do is we can click run module, and that'll do it. Or we can just hit F5 and that'll run it. You have to save first though. And so you can see we get the expected output of 900. And that should be it for our basic math operations. In the next video, we're going to start working on strings and how you can manipulate some text-based data.